Yo guys, Omega here, and today we're going through the International Women's Day Boss Rush event, and we're opening up the 5-star Women's Power Crystal. Yeah, so we're gonna open it up. Hopefully we get a Scarlet Witch. There's a few other good pulls in there, but she's obviously the main one that I want to add to the roster. So this first fight, pretty easy. You've probably seen it done a million times at this point on YouTube. Also, Archangel. That's it. That's it, guys. You don't. Not a lot more than that. Just bring Archangel. I do like seeing the 6-star shards on the path. I think that's pretty cool. That's nice. But yeah, now we have Sorcerer Supreme. I've heard Void works pretty good for this matchup. Makes sense with the debuffs. But I just took Torch to rank 3. She's a Mystic. Again, self-explanatory. Go ahead and do Nova Flame because the other fight that I'm going to bring him for is Tigra. But I'm not going to need Nova Flame. So, but yeah, she the goal here is to push her to SP2s. But obviously she's firing those SP1s. Easy to evade, but with Torch you want to take the damage to get those smolders up. Where you see we're up to 14, now 16. So yeah, I want to get her to a special 2. So I'm going to throw my special 2. And then just immediately go into heavy stance. That way she kind of just doesn't throw her special 1s. All right, but now the power's creeping up. Luckily I was able to get her to throw a special 2 there. So a little bit longer fight than it normally would be with the nodes that's interacting with. So, but it's still Torch against a Mystic. So it's again kind of like the first fight. It's just self-explanatory. If it's a Mystic, bring Torch. All right, so now we got Black Widow. I believe I went into this fight with Archangel. You sure? Yep. All right, so. Another pretty easy fight. I think my Archangel is like 110. So if I get 3 Neuros on, I mean that's pretty much end of day, end of story on any of her evade abilities. So the power gain you got to be careful with is the main thing I've noticed in this boss rush is the power gain. But yeah, so just trying to, what I want to do is heavy counter her specials just like that. She's a very easy champion, whether it's SP1 or SP2, to heavy counter those specials. But now I'm in an uncomfortable spot. I'm in the corner. I need to push her back a little bit. I need her to throw this special 2. Come on, there you go. Barely just enough room to heavy counter that. That was probably a little bit risky as well. But she's right back up to another special 2. So I ideally would like to bait 2 special 1s here. But I'm also just trying to take advantage of the Neuros, which have now all fallen off. So now I'm just trying to bleed her out. Stoppable triggered. And then I get the 2 Neuros after. Take a few hits to the face there. That's not wanted. Throw off my special 3 just to get out of the fight. Still 82% health, not bad, but definitely could have played it a little bit better. But luckily Archangel, he makes us all look good at times, so not bad. Now this next fight. So this is my initial clear that I recorded, but I've gone through it I think 4 more times. I just have 1 more path to go to get the last profile pick, and for the record I've soloed this fight every other time, but I will say that Jubilee is the trickiest defender on this path, but I do slip up and make a mistake. I'm not quite sure when I make it. I just remember that out of the whole boss rush this was my one mistake fight. So I want to try to I'm not really sure the plan. I didn't want to get her to a special 3 because that's an instant death. That's first thing. Number 2 is remembering how her specials work, because I don't come across her much in arena. She's obviously not an AQ, at least not for map 6. I don't know about map 7. And I think when I fight her in the monthly events, like the EQ and stuff, it's usually just not an issue. So power is something I have to watch out for here. So obviously special 2s is where the damage is at, but special 1 is that nice power drain. Sorry. So I also want to try to get enough parries to build up the infections. Is it the infections that lead to the virus, or the virus? Yeah, infection leads to the virus, right? Yeah, the goal here is to, if I have to spam special 1s, that's what I need to do, just to keep her power away. But I also need to bait specials. And I'm trying to remember my mistake. It's honestly been, I did this the day it came out. I just recorded it. I'm like, all right, I'll stream the other ones for the profile picks. But it's just it's really not. I mean, it's like a 10-minute run, 9-minute run. I mean, it's not that difficult. I knew there would already be tons of other videos out there, so I knew that I would just clip my initial run, give my thoughts, open the crystal. So there it is. The special 2, for whatever reason, I just messed up the evade. I mean, that's my fault. That should have been a solo with Warlock. First time seeing the fight, so. While it's the most difficult fight on the path, it's not that difficult of a fight. So then I'm upset at myself. So I go in with Archangel, thinking it would be a pretty quick fight, and I have to work for it a little bit here. Like I said, she, you know, shout out to who was it? UMCOC Dragon, something like that, that made the fight. So she definitely, you know. Usually there's one female content creator that does these boss rushes. There's usually one tricky fight. So one content creator usually makes one tricky fight. So this year it was obviously Dragon. Even though the final boss is Storm Pyramid X, you'll see that she's not a problem. So we got Tigra here. So Tigra is a mystic. So obviously I want to go in with Torch. And no pre-fight. We already used it earlier. Again, I want him awakened, not just for the platinum stars, because they look better. But at the end of the day, if the SIG ability doesn't do anything, I'm okay with the gold stars. But with his, the ability to get his Nova Flame back is pretty awesome. But the goal here is to bait special 1s and not push her to a special 2. The special 1, you can see you get clipped there. It's okay because of the node. We can heal back up. I think I'll throw a special. I get clipped again. I don't know what's messing up the timing on that. It had been a while since I had fought a Tigra. Again, she's just a champion that I don't seem to come across a lot. Are these question though for chat down below in the comments? Are a lot of the newer champs in map 7? Because it seems like map 6 still has, I don't know. I don't see some of the new champs, or maybe I just don't see it on my path. But she's down. Pretty easy fight with Torch. We actually healed back up to a full yellow bar there, with the which is pretty nice. So here we got Storm Pyramid X. Shout out to Katie Candy, my fellow South Carolina sister from another mister. Sure, we'll go with that. But shout out to Katie for this fight. So long distance relationship, which is a weakness debuff, so not a big deal. Performance anxiety, when the attacker uses a special attack, 15-second timer is started. So basically glancing. So if I spam specials, she's going to glance and it's not going to feel too good. So the idea here is, well, it's ghost, so I mean, just ghost it. So pretty comfortable with her special 1. You can see the willpower healing is, it's going to keep us alive. So not too much juicy special 2 action there, but it's okay. My goal here is not to do the flashiest specials, but to just solo the fight. And I'm super comfortable playing with Ghost. So unless I get clipped by a special 1 or push her to a special 2, which I believe will be unblockable if she throws it. I should be fine. I don't see there being an issue. I can phase some of the special one if I need to, but it's just not a difficult special. This whole time I'm realizing I'm watching my iPad when I could just be watching the screen, which is probably a little bit better for camera. But yeah, so we're cruising here. She's down to 30%. Flipped up a little bit. We're taking some glancing, like hardcore glancing damage, but she's about to be. I think I get to one special 2, and that should finish it. No, I just go for the special 1. There we go. So yeah, that is the boss rush. That was about what, just 10 minutes? Just under 10 minutes, right at 10 minutes. So not bad. Like I said, that Jubilee fight, man, that's the one that ticked me off, but that was my own mistake. It was a bad evade. So there's the 5-star Women of Power Crystal, which out of this bad boy, that's who we want, guys. That chick right up there. She's the #1 pull. So for the first profile picture, you guys know who I'm going with. Even though I got wrecked by her in the EQ, she's one of my favorite comic book characters from the 90s that's actually in this game now. And it's one of the coolest profile pics too, with her hand going out there. I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah, we take Jubilee, but as I'm recording this video, I've done it, like I said, 3 other times. I have 1 or 2 more paths to go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw that bad boy on. And then, yeah, it's crystal opening time. So, oh, man. 5-star Scarlet Witch is the #1 option. Of course, I already know what I pulled. So she's the #1 option. Number 2, once I go back in time and find this crystal. There we go. I didn't even pull up the real. We'll see when the real pops up here. It'll remind me. So She-Hulk would be cool. Ghost already have duped. Tiger would be cool. Yeah, so I do a quick stop here. And we're going to land on Angela. Oh, yeah, I go screenshot crazy here, guys. You guys know me. Yeah, I think I do 3. You know, it's a good pull if I do 3. I do 1 at the beginning, 1 at the middle, and then 1 at the end. So, yeah, guys, that's the International Women's Day Boss Rush. That is the Women of Power Crystal. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe for more content. Catch you on the next video. Peace.